Lost in focus, dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on, we might just...
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Chink and this is my sister Ann. And today we're gonna be doing like a little girl talk. So we came up with some questions. She came up with questions, I came up with questions. We're gonna ask each other questions and we both gonna answer the questions. And I also came up like, I didn't come up with them, but some questions I asked people that I work with because I was kind of like, you know, bringing out the ideas. So before we get started, we're going, you ready?
I'm hungry as crap.
Alright, before we get started, we're gonna say what we got in our bag. So we got some seafood,
Period.
I got crawfish, mussels, and half cut of crab legs, some corn and shrimp and stuff like that. And then I got some lemon on the side, because like y'all know, I like to squeeze my lemon on my seafood. It's really, really good. You ever had it before, Mom? You wanna try it?
What?
She said no.
Crawfish?
No, squeezing the lemon on. You wanna try crawfish though?
Okay.
You gotta teach her how to eat. You gotta teach her how to eat some blue crabs. But
I know how to eat blue crabs.
you do?
No. I came up with these questions really like off the top of my head. Alright, so question number 1. What the fuck be wrong with niggas?
Dang.
Cause what the fuck be wrong with y'all?
Or what you think?
A lot.
I feel like they be immature. Mom, why you look like that? You funny. I feel like they be immature though. And me and some girls talking the other day, I feel like men, not even men, cause they be boys at the time.
They be capping.
I feel like they mature super, super late. And she said she thinks they mature in dog years. And I feel like they should.
They do mature a lot later cause we go through so much more than them. Like we got periods, we birth kids, we are nurturers, we take care of our kids, like we are natural, like we just do more. We come with like more responsibilities, so it's like we mature faster. And they just be going with the flow.
And I feel like two people don't be holding them accountable when it comes to stuff. So it's like, you know how if we do something, it's like, oh, why would you do that? It's real big. But if a man do it, it's not that deep because, oh, it's a man, he's gonna do that.
Right.
I feel like that's why they be acting like that, because nobody holds them accountable for what they be doing.
And I think they're naturally, like they men. So I don't know if it's the testosterone, but it's like, I think they feel like they supposed to be, that's just a part of being a man. Right? Like how they are, like it's okay because they just being a man. Like, but that's not okay.
But I feel like that go with accountability too, because everybody be like, oh, he's just a man.
Right. It's like a double standard when it comes to women. We supposed to be on top of everything. We gotta be loyal. We gotta be independent. We gotta have our own. We gotta. It's so much that we gotta have together versus them. They just don't be. They don't have to be as accountable.
Right.
It's either they really are. They like a man's man, or they not. It's either or.
And I feel like a lot of men, they be thinking like, I don't know what it is, but they be thinking that you're supposed to like, you know, wait for them.
Or go through a whole bunch of bullshit with them. Just to prove that you worthy.
Like, no, that's true. I'm not doing that. I feel like I'm not wasting no time. Like,
Yeah.
That's the...
Been there, done that.
It really is good with the rice. What made you even
sauce,
start getting
man?
rice? Yes.
I don't know. Cause I love rice. Like my boo boo.
Do you be dipping the rice? I mean, do you be pouring the rice in there or you put the rice in there?
No, I pour the sauce into the rice.
It's really good.
It's so good. You gonna get it next time?
Yep. Did you ask me about noodles? If I got my noodles or no? Maybe I'm tripping.
Oh, Mimi?
No, yeah. I thought you asked me that. Let me see, because I remember. People used to get noodles in there.
Do that with their crabs?
Yes, they pour noodles in they boil bag and they shake it up like this.
What?
Yes, I swear.
Alright.
Alright, so basically, how do you, and I feel two different ways about this question. So, how do you feel about, excuse me, how do you feel about girls wanting basically wife treatment in the talking stage / girlfriend stage? So like, at first I was thinking like, you know, a man, first thing they gotta do is when you dating somebody and you know this boyfriend and girlfriend, they require that the man pay all their bills, even if he don't live there. And as you were seeing on Instagram, like a lot of times it'd be like girls demanding all this stuff, but then it's like, okay, well, what you like, you know, what are you doing for him that you demanding? So how you feel about that?
I think it depends on the man. I don't really think. I think that's a little bit of a reach for your everyday guy to just be paying your rent and y'all don't even share the same space. It's like, that's a little much.
Right.
It's not really necessary. Like, you was handling your own before him and y'all together. Y'all can be together, but if y'all not that serious where y'all share the same space, why does he have to pay your rent?
Right. And I feel like, so that shouldn't be a requirement as a boyfriend.
It shouldn't. Now, if he offers to do it, if he's that established and he can afford it, he offers,
right,
you know, then that's something different than not. But
that's what I was saying too, like,
it shouldn't be a
requirement, right?
Right, yeah.
And that's how I feel too, like, I be saying, like, it's this one girl I follow on Instagram and she always talking about something, my bill is this much, you know, this amount of money each month, so I don't care, like, you know, don't send me know what you doing in my DMs. So we supposed to ask you, what's your account number?
Right.
Because then he either gonna scam you or he gonna see the money, but I don't think he gonna see the money. So it's like,
it's not all about money.
Right, and I feel like that'd be the problem. And I feel like that's the problem too with men too, because they feel like what?
Go ahead. Cause it's like, I understand why women come off that way, because it shows that they want like a type of man who's established, who is financially stable and who can afford to take on her. Like, then that's what they want, but that's not the way to go about it. Right. He's gonna show you how generous he is and how he moving. If he's moving that way, you don't have to tell him what you want, what you require. Da, 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 da.
Right, especially if y'all just talking. He didn't even go into your DMs yet. He's just talking to you. Or I'm sorry, he just in your DMs. I feel like that's too much. Like, that's too much to be asking.
When I see like a girl, like somebody go in her DM, she sent her cash app. Like, that just get broke or just
it is
tacky or like
prostitution.
Why you doing it? It's not that serious.
Like, that's what that get me. So what do you think about like 50-50 in a relationship?
I think
we're in like a.
It also depends. I would rather a man that's gonna just take care or at least just pay the rent or the majority of the bills. I understand. Cause I've done the 50-50. I understand. You alright?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I understand. I would just. I don't know. I feel like everybody's situation is different, so you gotta do what works for you.
Right.
But I would rather somebody who can financially afford to pay the bills. That's what I would rather. But if a guy is good enough and he's got all the other qualities and we vibing like that, you know. But no, I don't want to go 50-50. Because I've done that before and it just don't. When a man see how well you carry it, I feel like they start to envy you. If you start to do more. Or if you start helping out.
Man you dealing with.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, what's his name? Chief. I don't think Chief will care. But he's like a man.
All right. But Chief he is the plumber, the electrician. Right. He's the mechanic. Like, he do everything. Like, he'll make all the money and just pass it off. Like, it don't. And they don't make men like that anymore. Like, so it's like the guy, you know, your average guy going 50-50. He not gonna help fix the power, or something go wrong with the heater, or something go wrong with the something in the basement or something. He not gonna help with the plumbing. He not gonna paint. He not gonna do, you know,
that's what you get from going 50-50? That's how you pull out 50-50?
I don't wanna go 50-50. I handle everything by myself now. He needs to make, I just want him to handle the bulk. We could do 80-20. That way he can feel like the man and we won't have no problems. Cause you being a man, I could be me.
I don't know, I feel like,
okay though, if he's.
I feel like I wouldn't mind going 50-50 with somebody. Like, I wouldn't really care. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, no, you want to go 50-50? No, I cannot deal with you. But I do feel like sometimes it'll be like 60-40. You know, because sometimes life be going up and down.
Life be life, and yeah.
So it's like sometimes he can't always, you know, handle all of it because it might hit the fan. But
I want him to be able to for the majority of the time. Because I understand that. But I don't want him to be dependable on me on stuff that he should just be. I should be dependent on him for it.
Right. I don't know. I would feel
not that I'm saying that I wouldn't go 50-50, but I would just rather it not be exactly half and half because you have your roles and I have mine. And that's one of your roles.
And like, especially with rent.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I wouldn't mind going 50-50 with rent, but then again, it's like, I don't know, because I pay my rent by myself right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I'm doing
like,
all this by myself. So if you come in my way and you see all of that I'm handling, you like, and this is what you want, I'm assuming that you ready to come on and carry this load.
Right.
Happily.
Right.
And you ready and you well equipped and this is what you want to do. And that was your whole point in coming over here.
Mm-hmm. Like this girl now, I know her boyfriend paid the rent, but she pay everything off, like the small bills. So she'll pay like,
and that's okay.
Small stuff. And I would do that. I'm cool with that.
Right.
Like I'm cool with that. Now somebody be like, all right, I want to take care of everything. I'd be like, okay, but one thing about me is I got like not survival instinct, but my mom always told me like you always gotta have a backup, like a backup.
Oh yeah, always.
So it's like just because he's taking care of everything, that don't mean I'm not stacking just in case he decide he don't want to.
No, right. If anything, that's it makes it even more easier for you to stack.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes I be feeling like. Sometimes I'm liking, like, sometimes I can feel like when a man take care of everything, it can kind of be a sense of control.
It can.
Aspect.
That's how I feel like it depends on the man.
Yeah, I say that. I feel like it depends on what kind of man you're dealing with. So, like, you know how you say, like, with the plumbing and stuff, you gotta say, like, all right, do you want a man to know how to do, like, you know, do stuff with his hands?
Right.
Or a man that's gonna pay for it to get done?
Right. Right.
Because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, I'm taking care of all this, so this is what you need to be doing. Because, nah.
And that's what was going to be my next question. Like, what do you want in a man? Or what would you like in your ideal man?
Well, that's one of my questions.
For real?
So I think I would want a man that got like, you gotta have some kind of goals. Oh my God, let me come off when you're not disturbed. All the baby dad's calling.
Hello?
Alright, so what would you want to say?
Also, my ideal man is a man that work with his hands, whether he an electrician, like a carpenter. I want to be like a general contractor. He know how to build a whole house. Or like a businessman, like a banker, like an entrepreneur, or I really prefer like somebody that works with his hands. I want somebody who know how to do stuff around the house. Who can fix my car, who can build me a new bathroom, build me a new closet. Somebody who's good with his hands.
So what about, like, what's like top 3 things that you would like want from out of his personality? Like his characteristics and stuff.
I want him to be funny. And comfortable with himself, confident and ambitious. Yeah.
I think for me, out of a man, I don't know what I want him to do career-wise, like how you said, but I feel like he gotta have some kind of ambition, like some kind of goals. I don't care, like, you know, how, actually I do care, because if you got goals, whereas it was like, you know, when you have goals, period, you gotta go through hurdles and stuff like that. Yeah, but if your hurdles include you going to jail, no.
Yeah. No, real
I'm
goals.
cool with that. Yeah, like real goals and something that's legit. Something that's gonna be able to stick, something that's gonna be able to, like, you know, we can rely on and stuff like that, because when you dating, it's like, are you dating around stuff like that? But you dating to eventually get a boyfriend, to eventually escalate from boyfriend girlfriend stage to a higher stage.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And that was just another thing that I had to ponder too. Like, I'm not dating just to date, and I'm not dating for fun anymore. Like, I'm dating for marriage, and that's why I've been single, cause it's just not giving it lately out here, and I'm just focused on.
But she a little bit older than me. I don't want to get married yet. I'm still in my 20s.
Oh yeah. You still outside? As you should.
Yeah, I don't want to be married yet. I think I would want to be married like in my 30s, like 30. Between like 32 and 35. Wow. I think that's late.
No, I think that's no. I don't think that's late at all.
You think that's late, Mom?
I got married at 32. Your grandma got married at 32.
Really? Yeah, I think 32, 35.
I'm gonna be 32. When I get,
32.
I think I'm gonna meet my husband this year.
You think so? Where, in Miami when we go?
I hope not. He gonna piss me off.
Man, come on. Move out here with me. Bring your kids.
I'm gonna be like,
I got a mansion.
that's gonna be like,
No,
how did we
mansion.
meet? Girl, I saw him.
I own condos.
Mm-hmm.
I do real estate.
Dude.
I don't know. I want a man that's romantic too, though. I like a man that's romantic. I feel like you gotta be romantic. You gotta show a lot of effort. I feel like that's something like really, 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 really important to me. Cause I'm like a person that like I like to go all out for a lot of stuff. So I want you to be like that back towards me. Like some men, they be working on it and stuff like that. But I feel like you need to like be there, or like.
It's not that they can develop, especially if they know that that's what you want. But it would be nice
if you come with an audience starting.
Yes.
I don't gotta program it. And
right.
I think that's nice. That's what I want.
Yes. Every girl wants to be romanticized.
Right.
And even when you dating, or if you've been in a long relationship, you gotta really continuously make an effort to date and do surprises and spontaneous things.
I think that's really important.
The love.
Cause you don't want, you don't want to get like boring and stuff. Like I know people that been married for years at my job, they be like, oh, we don't even do, business like that on holidays anymore. It's like I don't want it to get like that. I mean, maybe at a certain amount of years probably, but I don't initially want mine.
No, I want somebody who I can always have fun with. Like, you wanna have fun.
Even when we 60. You gotta be funny, you gotta be adventurous.
Yeah, you gotta be the bid. Somebody who just bid. You can just do nothing.
Right. And still have fun.
And have fun.
Wait, so would you date outside your race? Like, not date. Well, yeah, date. Like, would you miss somebody that's like...
This is crazy because for the longest time, I said I would never ever. Like, I love our black men. Even though they be tripping and acting crazy, I love our black men. And it ain't nothing better than a strong, educated black man. But I would date outside my race. Cause you never know, the person that God had for me, he might be Indonesian or Vietnamese or...
I'm about to say, would you mess around as like Vietnamese? Chinese.
He would have to be. Yeah.
Indian. What's the other one?
It really
Mexican.
depends. It really would have to depend on the man. But yes, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, I feel like you had to sweep me off my feet.
And he from New Orleans, yeah.
With the white one?
Yes.
That's so interesting. White man from New Orleans.
They love Boosie.
Really?
They be rapping Boosie down there. Well, I seen it before.
Instagram? Who's on the
He was getting it. They got rhythm and everything.
Really?
Oh,
he must have been.
I was like,
he must have been white
down there.
Well, you know how they be white, but they be from the hood.
He must have been from the fourth ward or something. Yeah.
Something. Baton Rouge or something.
He must have been. Yeah, with Messy might be.
I remember her.
That's my daughter.
Alright, so who turns the next Jordan around?
It's mine. Oh my gosh, my hand. Okay.
We went on for 24 minutes already. What is 24 or 24? Yep, 24.
Why we so mean to each other? And I mean females. Like, why do females be so, I don't want to say weird, but
They do be weird.
they would just be so weird. That's why I stay to myself. I only got like a couple girlfriends. Two.
Me, from my experience, when I was going to school in Atlanta, I feel like a lot of girls out there was going based off of your social media status. So I'm pretty, you know, you want other pretty female friends that kind of do what you do and stuff like that. And it's like, if you don't have like 20K followers on Instagram, you don't be with all the celebrities, you don't be like out there, and you don't like smoke stuff like that, it's hard to have friends.
Are you serious?
I swear, when I was in school, so it was like the pretty girls, like real pretty, you know, real pretty girls with a big following and stuff. And I never forget, like one of the first questions is, you smoke? No, I don't smoke. Like I smoke some hookah, but I don't smoke no weed.
Really? Gosh. See, this is why there's no point in even your tribe will find you. But it never gave pick me. And then we ever needed a friend because it would be so weird. Dang, that just scream, I need, like I got a motive.
Cause it be times too, like, where, I don't know, like it'll be times too where I would reach out to them and be like, hey, you wanna go to the trap house or the trap museum? Or you wanna do this, or you wanna do that? And it's like they were like beat around the bush saying no. But you can just tell me no, you don't wanna go.
Right.
So I feel like that's how girls is. And then too, I feel like it's always competition.
Yeah.
Like I never forget when I was out there looking for a job, I went to work at Sex or whatever. I'll never forget. This lady, she was like, how are you with clientele? Or like, you know, with something clienteling or something. And I asked her, I'm like, what is it like? What does that mean? Like, what's clienteling? And she was like, well, it's not such and such. And like, she kind of corrected me, but she was kind of like, not like, oh, Erica, it's not like, that's not how you say it. She was like, that's not what it is. It's like, it was kind of like, yeah. Like, she wasn't trying to help me, you know, like, she wasn't trying to help me and correct me. She was just trying to correct me. Right. Like, that's not what it is. Right. And I remember I called my mom, and my mom was like, that's messed up. She said, you know, one thing about black women in power, they always try to, like, make you feel less than, like, you don't belong there. Or you there, they will, and it's not all black women, but a lot of the times it is. And I look at it as like, okay, we both black, so we both black, we both should be trying to look at each other. And that's not how it always is.
No, we always eyeing each other up and down, and always got the brick going to each other. Like, we not welcoming towards each other, we not nice to each other. It's always giving mean girl. And what be the reason? Well, it's always by the man, for the majority. And like, girls be having more stuff in common than they do, but realize it's only a nigga that's got y'all beefing with each other.
Right.
They could probably give a fuck less half the time.
And I be feeling like too, like it go off status too. Like a lot of females, probably not people that you follow because you're like a little bit older, but it's probably people your age too, because you're not that much older. They go off status. So it was like,
yeah, even in our city alone, that's just what it give. Like, girls just be, they already got a motive.
Yeah, if you're not known,
with certain intentions, it just be given, the vibe just be off. And like you said, if you're not known, or you don't have a certain amount of followers,
or you're not super big where you from,
yeah,
they don't want to be bothered with you.
Right. And
then it's like, when you get big, then they won't be bothered with you. Like,
you won't act like they know you, or you familiar, or whatever. Like,
all that stuff. Yeah, like, don't be trying to know me now because I'm getting somewhere. Like, no, that's funny, and I don't like that. That's how I was like,
you just be so
I'm
fake.
cool. Yeah, I'm cool with people that I talk to. And I know a lot of people, but I'm not friends with all of them. And I'm cool with that. Because all company not, what is that?
Child, the agendas be crazy.
Yeah, all company is not good company. And people trying to suck you for what you know, what you can, like, it be times where, when I was pregnant with Harlem, It would be somebody. It would be this girl, and she would literally always call me about her friend problems, like
about her friends' problems.
Basically, her friend group problems.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So she would always call me about that, but she would literally never invite me out. But then I would ask her. She was like, "Well, it's because you're pregnant." What does that mean?
What?
So because I'm pregnant, I can't go out with you? So after that, I kind of had fell back because I'm like, I don't like that.
Right.
Like, you're not about to, you know how they say, like, you're not about to use me as a punching bag? You're not about to use me as somebody that you need to sit down and talk to when you're going to do something with your friends, but you don't want to invite me out and I'm your friend too.
Right.
I don't like that.
That's so weird. I think because people don't be raised the same.
Mm-hmm.
Or people be going through things that maybe I haven't gone through, or cause I just feel like I've never come across like that. Like, cause when it comes to me and I get energy like that from people, it just be like, why are you doing it? Like, why are you acting like that? It's like, where do you be finding that audacity to come off how you do?
Right. Shoot, if anything, I'm gonna say I look like I'm mean, but that's pretty much it.
I like to come off mean, but I know when people get to know me, I'm me.
Right.
Shoot. I was just at the gas station and the guy was like, smile. I was like, Cause at first I was like, huh? He was like, smile. I'm like,
I don't like people telling me.
that irritated me real bad. Yeah, I didn't even know what to say.
And I'm not a mean girl. I'm not mean, Mom.
But they say that. They be the ones who got the meanest mugs, who be the sweetest, the most chill.
Yeah, I'm nice. I'm not confrontational. I'm very not.
You're just very matter of fact.
Y'all heard her in the background?
She's very matter of fact.
He took me out.
and you're very monotone.
Mm-hmm.
And you are very straight faced.
And I feel like I only can be confrontational when somebody get me there. What you think? I think so. Because I start off sweet. I start off.
I'm trying to hear you trying to.
Why you looking to the side? I start off sweet. I start off nice. It's just that when people take me there,
I think that when an issue
different.
arises, you address it.
Right.
And a lot of people don't expect that. A lot of people just go with the flow. A lot of people
Heat around the bush.
talk that and trying to just.
and I feel like I'm blunt too
Right.
when it comes to certain stuff. Like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to just tell you how
That's
it is.
what it is. She's very blunt.
Yeah.
She's straight to the point.
Right.
And that's a blessing.
Yeah, it's not wrong with it.
You're super clear. There's no gray areas with you at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna say it and your face will too. That's all. Or maybe my face will say it. Cause you're very like.
But I don't think they're even demons as mean girls. I feel like they're just demons as people that's just who we are. But we're nice.
Yeah.
Like, I remember at first when I was like younger, I used to be so scared like making friends, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
My mom broke me out of that, and even working, having a job broke me out of that. So it'll be times where like I'll like go up to a girl, I'll say something to her, like I'll compliment her something, or I'll just start talking to her. And they'll come off like, and once you do that, okay, I'm done. Cause you're not about to shoot me down too many times.
Yeah, that's
I don't
me
like
too.
that.
I'm like
I'm outgoing.
I be Joe, I feel like, and I gotta stop. Cause I'm that girl too that'll call a girl pretty or compliment her on her shoes or her outfit very randomly anywhere, going into Wawa, especially to each other.
Right.
Cause we need that, like we need that energy, cause the energy be giving the opposite. So I be that girl, and I feel like sometimes I be a little bit too much. It probably be too much, but I don't care. Like I'm still gonna be me. I'm still, if something cute or you look cute, I'm gonna tell you that you cute.
Right.
Girls will be rude. Girls will act like they don't hear you.
Really?
They'll act like, yeah. And it's just like, oh well, I said what I said. You can catch it or you can miss it.
Yeah, but you got one time to show me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, right, exactly.
All right. So I remember one girl I work with, I felt like I was being, this is the only time I ever felt like I was being in jail. This guy was telling me about his best friend about to start working at our job. I'm like, all right. So she started. I talked to her. I'm like, oh, you the best friend I heard about. Da, 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 da. She was like, yeah. After that, I didn't to her no more. I was done.
No.
But
and then
you
you're
know
not
what's
even
crazy?
like that.
She was coming up trying to make conversation with me.
She probably knows she
And I'm like,
messed up.
I was just trying to be nice to you. So,
Maybe she didn't know how she came off.
but other than that, I feel like girls, how you say, like, I feel like instead of trying to be like mean toward each other, break each other down, beating each other down, we need to be trying to uplift each other. Because
You get more bees or honey?
Yes.
We all women go.
But I just be like, what
That
be
too.
all that aggression for? Like, what is going on? What have you been through or not been through that you gotta come off such a way like this?
There's always a competition, and it shouldn't be.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm a girl where you know what I noticed about myself. I'm a girl where though, like, if I know you and I grew up with you, I went to school with you, and I like what you're doing, I'm gonna repost it. That's just me. But I had to catch myself and tell myself to stop doing it as much, cause I don't like people who don't repost me and don't support my stuff. Like, I don't like that. And I'm not saying to support something that you don't want to support, cause if you don't want to, you don't
But
want
you
to.
see me supporting you.
Yeah, like I'm a big person on like this girl I follow on Instagram. She just started getting paid off YouTube, and I congratulated her. I was hyped for her. Some girls would just like your message, and I'm the first one. That would piss me off because I'm not no groupie. I'm not no fan. I'm just proud of you.
Right.
But that makes me mad. Like, no. Then I will answer my message because no.
Right.
But I feel like it should be more girls that's like empowering and stuff.
Yeah, we need more girls.
Not fake girls either.
No, that's the worst. Like with friends like that, who the hell needs enemies? Oh my god. That's what it be. Like girls trying to come off a certain way. It's like, no. And then God forbid, then that's where beef started too, cause it's like I'm not even going for what you coming with or whatever. And then that's a problem because they come on one way and it's like you see through it though. Like, girl, bye.
Right.
God forbid you just want to go about your business. It would be crazy.
Alright, so my next question is, so you've been a mom longer than me. So in your years of experience of being a mom, how is it like being like a single mom?
It is the hardest, most rewarding job, but it's hard. It is hard. You got to be built for it tough. It's hard, but it's nothing. But it makes you strong, and cause once it's on you, you got it. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like you gotta go out there and get it. You gotta provide because it's not just you. So I've always seen it that way. After I had London, like I've always seen it that way. So I don't know. I feel like that's been my life for some time now. So it has its struggles. It can be really hard, but you learn a lot about yourself. You realize how strong you are. You realize you have more than what you think you do in you. And I don't know, single moms are superheroes because.
Wait, so do you think it changed like for the better, like when you became a single mom of two?
It changed for the better?
Yeah, so me personally, I had Harlem, I was single mom Harlem. And I'm not saying like, when I say single mom, I mean you're not married to the person. Like I feel like boyfriend and girlfriend, that counts, but you could be on and off with your boyfriend. When I say single mom, I just mean like, y'all not married or nothing like that. So I feel like me as a single mom, when I became a single mom with Hendrix, I feel like my mindset was already like on 10 with Harlem.
Yeah.
But I feel like with Hendrix afterwards, he added more, and it's like, all right, I really gotta really get what I need. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like he motivated me even more, and I feel like each pregnancy taught me something different. Like Harlem's pregnancy taught me one thing, having her, being single with her, and then Hendrix's pregnancy taught me something different, having him and then being single with both of them. And I also feel like it taught me a lot of patience, cause I had them so close.
Yeah, my kids are 6 years apart, so it was a lot with London because I was younger and I wasn't fully on my own. But after Peyton, I was a lot more mature, very well experienced and into motherhood. But I went through a lot outside of them
too.
So when I became like a single mom, it's like less stress because it's a lot it's it's less focused on outside stuff that I shouldn't have had to be worried about. And I could just focus on my kids and myself because I was just trying to do too much. And now that I'm a single mom, I feel like it's just easier for me to focus on myself and do what I have to do. It's a journey.
Well, like that.
It is a journey. It's like it's like a constant journey, like that doesn't stop. Like learning yourself and getting back to yourself, and it's just a constant journey, just trying to be a better you so that you can be better for yourself and better for your kids. And learn yourself and learn my dreams, and you know, trying to unlearn things and learn new things about myself and what I really want to do, goals and things that I'm passionate about, and what I really want to do with my life so I could be the best example for my girls. So it's still a journey, but I'm a lot more level-headed, and I see things a lot more clearer now. I'm still a woman, so it's like we not perfect and stuff, but
I'm a woman, you a human.
Yeah. So you can still have your feels and everything, but I'm a lot more level-headed, and I'd rather it be this way. So if I keep going this way, you know, things will only just get better.
Yeah, I feel like with Hendrix, I feel like one thing his pregnancy taught me was to... What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm thinking about when you had
was to literally like lean on faith in God, because it was crazy times. Like I got into a car accident when I was pregnant with him. It was like, and I literally could have died. Like it was so crazy. And I felt like his pregnancy, the purpose of him, and so far with him being here, it taught me how to lean on faith and to don't worry about things too much. Because you gotta have faith that when you ask God for something, He gonna give it to you, and you can't be second guessing it. Cause it's been times I was second guessing my mom about the same stuff, and she was looking at me like, China, didn't you ask God this? And didn't He tell you this? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm still scared. And it also had me touching more into my book and stuff like that. And I feel like it really taught me that. And I also feel like it taught me to, when I say I don't want to deal with something, to literally put your foot down and just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because I be telling people all the time, like, ever since I had Hendrix, they dad has been way better than he has before. But I feel like you have to still be consistent on what you feel and how you believe. I mean, what you feel and what you believe when it comes to, you know, co-parenting and establishing some kind of relationship with they dad. And it also taught me that too. Because, you know, for many reasons. But I feel like it taught me that. And then, just being a single mom, period, it's been times like I be so stressed out about certain stuff. And like, you know how you said, like, I don't know if you said this, but I remember my mom telling me, when you become a mom, you do things that you never really thought that you would be able to do. Like,
yeah, you get like this superpower.
And it's like, I feel like I've been there before. Like, and it's been times I really just wanted to give up and be like, yo, I cannot do this. But it's like, at the end of the day, I look and I be like, can't nobody raise my kids like I raise my kids.
Right.
Nobody gonna take care of them the way I take care of them.
Right.
And my kids are not asked to be here.
And they know that.
I brought them here.
And they love you so much.
So I gotta make sure I do what I need to be doing. I mean, I can be sad. My mom always be like, oh, it's gonna be times you're gonna be crying. But, you know, you gotta get back up and pull yourself back up and still keep going. And I feel like when you have a support system, like you, my mom, Sierra, when you have a support system, it makes it easier. Yeah. Way easier. But you also have to, like, you know, tell yourself that you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what matters most.
You gotta give yourself a lot of grace. Like, a lot of grace. Because you, like you said, we do so much. We wear so many hats. I
feel like it also taught me, too, you can't depend on nobody but yourself. You have to make sure, at the end of the day, you a mom every day. 24/7, 365. No matter if your kid is going for 2 weeks, you're still a mom because why they going for 2 weeks? Well, if you're a good mom. Why they going for 2 weeks? You thinking about what you gonna be doing when they come back. You probably gonna be fixing the house up nice and clean, straightening their room up. Why they going? That's what I do.
Coming up, what we gotta get ready for?
Cleaning their clothes. You're gonna be doing something that pertains to them. So I feel like being a mom, you literally never, ever, ever, ever get a break.
You don't stop.
Especially as a single mom. But I feel like it's worth it. Because you're not going to be a single mom forever.
Yeah.
But just the moment, like, it's worth it. So, I think it's just no, not like, it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's like, it's worth the journey.
It is worth the journey. And you ain't never lied. You gonna be in some shit you ain't never thought you would ever be in. Like,
I feel like it's worth the learning journey. Not saying it's worth like being a single mom, because that process is hard. But it's worth the learning journey. And I feel like you learn different things and experience different things and learn different things within yourself. I'm all about to sound crazy. Just like I'm talking in circles.
okay, no. Why'd I ask this question? Would you consider investing with your baby dad?
Like what?
Like something that's going to create generational. Like, okay, so let's say you get, I don't know, you open up an account, y'all get like an investment property, get the kid's name on it, you can have bread, he'll have bread, so y'all never ever be in a financial, y'all won't, it'll be easier financially because y'all got stuff secured. You got and stuff for the kids secured. It's just a question.
I'm thinking. Cause no, my baby dad, he gonna try to flip it.
No. All right, not thinking like that. Like let's just say like y'all had a crib that y'all rented out for a year to people, a yearly lease, and it was a mortgage. I mean, it was rent paid on it, and it went to an account. And
then we both share.
And this guy, your name is like a trust, and y'all names is on there, and the kids' names is on there. So God forbid something happen to y'all, the kids got a crib already in their name, investment property in their name, passive income already.
Okay, so at this age, 24 that I am right now. Oh, I'm not even 24 yet. 23. I don't know. Like,
don't think about everything now that you know now.
No, I'm just saying, just listen. In general, I don't think I would, I don't know, like, even with my husband, I think that certain things should be separate. Because, God forbid, like, say I'm married to somebody. God forbid, you alright?
Yeah.
Well, if you get married, then that'd be a no-go.
Yeah, no, but like, God forbid, like, something happen. I don't like joint stuff when it comes to people. Like, when I used to work at the Ugg store, this one guy came in, him and his wife, and they got a credit card, they got a debit card that is like a joint account. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to share my funds not share my funds, but I don't like that. Like, I feel like certain things should be left personal. Like, I don't even believe in opening up a business with a friend. I don't like stuff like that. Because you never know what can happen. And it's like you got to fight to split it. I'd rather just have certain things. Like, when I die, if I die tomorrow, my kids will be good. Because of my stuff that I got set up for them.
Yeah, but I'm saying alright, so you just saying no, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it with your husband either? Not saying that everything y'all got is shared. You gonna still have your own accounts and your own stuff. Would you just have?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Cause it's like
it depends. You gotta probably ask me in 5 years.
It would help with like not having to do child support. It would help with like other stuff cause y'all securing your own bag, you know. But I understand what you're saying, especially if you're not with the person. It's like.
And I feel like sometimes too the other person can get greedy.
They can get greedy. They can just switch up. They can try to be sneaky.
Yeah. How many stories have you ever heard of where people had like accounts for their kids, like a college fund?
I heard that and it go not bad.
No. I heard it and it went bad. Yeah, so I'm scared of stuff like that.
Well, I'm not thinking that way. That this would be good. It would be done good. There's already stipulations in place where it's like if something happened, you know. it would be split in half, or it will all go to the kids, or whatever the case. But you said you wouldn't do it.
Look at you,
I wouldn't do it. Maybe with my husband, but I wouldn't do it. I would not invest in my baby dad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you consider getting back with your baby dad? All right, put that out there. Second question.
I don't know. It depends on you. They got a lot of growing up to do. A lot of growing up to do. As I keep improving in one, aspect, but then I'm having to like correct him in other aspects. And I'm like, since I've been with him since I was 16 years old, I'm now 23, about to be 24. So that's almost 8 years I've known him. I feel like certain things I'm not gonna keep correcting him on.
But you know,
so you gotta get it together.
Guys don't mature until like 34, 35.
Yeah, but us females don't got no option. So that's how I look at it. I'll give.
It's somebody else who's ready right now.
I give people grace. I do. And dating around when me and him broke up, like for good, taught me that it's a man that's gonna be like, it's gonna be a man out here that's gonna do what you want, or it's gonna be a man that check off certain boxes when it comes to, you know, dating and stuff. Like I'm not going to wait when it comes to certain things. Now they didn't get far because they either got annoying or they.
That's what I'm saying. But you want it from that person. You don't want all it from.
I don't know. You gotta grow up a little bit. You gotta take life a little more serious. What about you?
No.
What do you think, Mom?
I don't know.
Right, she married her baby dad.
Who married her? Oh, me? Yeah, I sure did. That investment question was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I don't think I would invest with an ex because he's an ex for a reason.
Because he's an ex for a reason.
He's an ex for a reason. And investments and business require trust. And normally, exes are ex because you couldn't trust them for one reason or another.
Right. Yeah, I got on my phone. That's a good way to think of that too. Cause I just be hearing all these horror stories about life. I be just thinking people are so sneaky.
When I used to work at the bank, I would get a business owner's call that another business partner blocked them out of their account.
That stuff too. That's why I would never go into business with nobody.
Dad.
Yo.
How you gonna block me out there? Nigga, we both did this.
Yeah, people be stealing.
You called Chase and told them to take me off?
They would do a lot of stuff, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, I can't trust with it. Like we be having businesses with their best friends, and it's nice because y'all growing together. But I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in it. Cause I feel like even with your husband, I feel like at any given time something can just go wrong. I don't know, but I have really bad trust issues.
I think
Me too.
I think it's okay for you to have your own independent businesses, your own independent properties.
Right, because if y'all do get divorced or y'all break up,
Just because it's bad. Just
you don't
because
gotta.
Somebody else get caught up in something they shouldn't be doing. It's not affecting your side of the house.
That's true.
Right.
So it's really in the best interest of the both of you.
Right. All right, here's my next one. You know, we talked about this the other day. How do you feel about men getting females pregnant, but then saying they don't want the kid, so if she keep it, he leaving?
Bye. What the fuck did that? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. They pissed me off with that. You literally did it.
That's what irks me. You got control
did this shit.
of what's gonna happen, and you decided.
Niggas act like they get trapped and this and that. Nigga.
I didn't think you did the trapping.
You literally did that shit. You gave me the baby.
Yeah, that irks me.
What do you mean? I don't give a fuck what you saying, for real. The nigga, you shouldn't have let loose. The how you let loose.
Yeah, that irks me a lot.
That irritates the fuck out of me, cause how dare it be the audacity. What the fuck be wrong with niggas? This is what I be talking about.
But you know what makes me even more mad? When females be like, well, it's your fault for keeping it because he said he didn't want it. If he didn't want it, he would have been shooting the club up.
Well, niggas do that all the time and don't be meaning it.
Or
but
you knew
the
consequences
you knew what
it.
could happen. Yeah, it takes two to tango. Period. You thought maybe she didn't want it,
right.
Or maybe you thought she wasn't gonna keep it.
Right.
You thought wrong, and that's all right. And you gonna be okay.
And I feel like too, as a girl, I feel like It's your decision no matter what.
It is.
Because he can be there one day for it and change his mind and be like, all right, I don't want to do it no more. Or nowadays, people getting killed left and right. Especially if you're away from the city of Philadelphia. He can be here one day and going the next. So I feel like you gotta prepare yourself just in case. Not saying, you know, he'll die, but just in case you gotta do it all by yourself. You gotta be okay with that decision.
I mean, if you so concerned about the what ifs, you could literally question that about everything.
Right.
You shouldn't be basing that type of serious decision off of what a man think. Like, it's your body.
That's what I say too. I feel like if you keep the kid, you gotta make sure, you know, you're gonna be okay if he's there or
all
if
by
he's
yourself.
not. Yeah.
And that you really want your baby, regardless of who don't.
And you're not doing it because you feel like it's gonna make him mad.
Right.
Because that's gonna bite you in the butt.
That's weird. That's so weird. Oh my god.
Somebody wanna, I know a girl that personally told me she got pregnant on purpose to make this guy, his ex-girlfriend, mad.
I know a girl who wished that she could have.
Like, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You made a kid out of spite. That's nuts. But I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna God saying that. That kind of makes me mad. Like if you cute, you can be the cutest guy, got the most money. That would turn me off. Cause what do you mean? You know what you was doing.
That's crazy how that's the thing. Like, and then the girls that be so on girls who, God forbid, they make a decision, something like that. Like, who is you to judge somebody else or to even comment on somebody else about something so personal? Like, it just give, you haven't gone through that situation yet, or...
Right, when you get to turn her and tell her just to do what you feel is best.
Because if you did, you wouldn't be talking like that or saying stuff like that. Like, I don't know, but they got it all wrong. It seems like you just leaving it up to a man. Well, if you don't want it, like, fuck what you want.
Like, I can tell you. Unless you want to keep it and keep it.
Unless you really don't want it.
Go into your decisions, go based off what nobody else says. Because it's going to be you and that kid looking at you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, what we about to do next?
That's funny.
Waking up because the baby hungry. 3 in the morning. 2 in the morning.
Just because.
Not going to work because he's sick. Every other week.
He up at 3 a.m. You think it's 3 p.m.
Right. So it's got to be a decision that you can do it. Sure. What's your next question?
Are you asked too? Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't ask too. Hold on, let me see next one.
I definitely snuck it too. Back to back.
You like yours, Mom? Alright, so I think we kind of already asked this question. What are 3 things that you... Okay, we already did that. Alright, so are you where you expected to be 5 years ago? Or
No.
not even 5 years ago?
No. Well, I thought it was gonna be 5. Man, I thought I was gonna be... I don't know where I thought I was gonna be career. Where was I at? I'm okay where I'm at career wise, but I definitely thought that I would be like married with like 2 more kids right now.
You want 4?
Hmm?
You want 4 kids?
I do want another child, but I'm saying back then,
Oh, okay.
I thought I was gonna have like 2 more kids. We were sooner or later gonna get married, have a dog. We be out in the county, have a couple trips in. Yeah, like.
Don't you sound like a TV family?
No, I really want to have. I want to have my childhood, kind of, a little bit. But I want to have like a house out the county, a man that work at like a good job somewhere with a union, paying into a pension. You know,
That is cute.
coming home in a nice little Beamer or Benz truck or something, you know, coming home to the kids and taking London to softball practice and paying to soccer and walking the dog when he come home and yelling about the football game and, you know, just like a regular, yeah. But that's okay, because it's still coming. And even if it's not, go Cowboys. Okay, Liam. But that's what I thought. And God laughed.
How How old was I 5 years ago? 19? No.
Oh, I had to compare it to Peyton.
Oh my God, 19? Now I was living in Atlanta. Okay, so this is where I thought I was gonna be at 5 years ago. I thought I was gonna be working at some nightclub, Magic City or something, being a bottle girl. And I thought me and my friend, it was gonna be me and Teller, or me and my other friend. And I thought I was gonna be working in a club, bottle girl, bottle service, doing something, living in Atlanta, no kids. And I got 2, which is crazy, but no kids, and just like living my life in Atlanta. Like that's really what I thought.
I was about to say, you always used to say that. Like no kids.
For real, I did not expect to have 2 kids. The only thing I got right was having my own place. But other than that, I did not expect to have 2 kids and still be living in PA. Oh, and then graduated. I feel like I, would have been graduated. And I thought I would have like some kind of rapper boyfriend. Like my boyfriend was gonna be some kind of big rapper.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
So 5 years from now, I would be graduated. What's it called? I'll be graduated college. I want to be like farther in YouTube, like with my YouTube and stuff like that. I don't want to be living in the state. I won't be living in the state. And I'll have like I'll have financial freedom. So like how you said you got a good job now, like you good. I'm good now, but
No. I'm good from where I was 5 years ago.
I'm gonna say I'm good now, but I want more.
Right.
So I want like multiple streams of income. I want to be basically just living a prayer. This prayer that I'm praying to God now, I want to be living in it.
Right.
And I want to just be good. Like I'm not gonna say I don't want to be working a 9-to-5 job. But if I do work a 9-to-5 job, I want it to be because I want insurance through my job, or it's part-time. Just to have something to go do if I want to. I don't need the job. But other than that, I would like to just be doing my own thing. Like I know people that work at my job, they just work there just because, they run their businesses, but that kind of gets boring. Or they just want something to interact and do. But they don't work here full time. Yes. They be making all this money. This guy, he got a whole contracting company and stuff like that. But he just works with TSA. Like he got big businesses and stuff. This one guy, I forget. They talk about him all the time, and he comes from money. Like
what do he do?
Which one?
The one you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. He wasn't there when I was there, but everybody talks about him. Like he comes from money. He was only working for TSA. All right, ask a question.
So, ladies, what type of advice? What kind of advice can you give someone who's fighting their toughest battle right now?
Well, I would say laugh a lot. Find funny things that's just gonna make you laugh. Cause at least when you laughing, you feel good when you laughing. Especially if something just funny as shit. You just laughing. You need stuff that's really gonna make you laugh and change your mood. And sometimes that's literally all you need. Just somebody that's gonna make you laugh, or something that's just gonna make you laugh to take you out of what you feeling or what you going through. And to get pretty. And because when you feel pretty, you feel good about yourself. There's gonna be days where you don't feel like getting up out the bed, and you don't feel like getting dressed, and you don't feel like getting pretty. When you feel like that, get pretty anyway. Like, do your hair, get dressed, put your little makeup on, do your brows. The brows is everything. As long as you got good brows and a good lip gloss, you be all right. Do your hair. Just make yourself feel good. Just get pretty. That helps a lot. Like, get pretty and laugh a lot. Or be around people that you could trust, that you could just talk to, or that's just gonna make you laugh. Because sometimes you be going through so much stuff, you don't even want to talk. you don't need to get into no deep stuff because life is already deep as hell and you don't even know why. So just laugh. Like, find stuff that's just gonna make you laugh. That's so helpful. It'll change your algorithm to just all this funny stuff. And you just gonna be laughing. Cause that feels good. You need that. It's like a release. It's like you almost kind of get like back to yourself. That's a part. Being happy and laughing. Like, cause I do that a lot more. And I wasn't always laughing and smiling. So that's what I would say, because life be life and this stuff be hard. So it's like, what can you do when you got a couple kids and you late on your bills and you really do not have it? You don't have no bundles. You can't get no unit. You cannot get your hair done. You can't get no braids. You can't get the knotless that you want. You can't learn to pretty yourself up. Like, make yourself feel good. Start with something funny. Like, start with something that's just gonna make you laugh. That's just gonna make you like loosen up and just lighten up a little bit. Cause we be so hard on ourselves and we need to give ourselves more grace than what we do. Cause it's so easy to be your own critic and like to be really hard on yourself, especially when you have kids. Cause it's like, it's on me. Like, I gotta do this. I gotta get this done. I gotta. And we do gotta. But we also gotta remember to give ourselves grace and to be easier on ourselves. And like my little sister said, to have faith that God has us and he's going to carry us through this. And it's going to feel harder, than more days than others. But it's just a time. It's just a time that's just strengthening us for way better days later on. So as long as you keep that mindset, girl, we're gonna be all right.
Oh, that was good. I like that.
Oh, kitty.
I always just tell people like that. At every storm is always just like a ray of sunshine. So just because you're going through something right now in the moment, I always feel like at the end, it all plays out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much it. I feel like, if life was so easy, it was just a straight run, then, you wouldn't learn nothing. You wouldn't gain anything mentally, nothing like that. I feel like life is just full of, a whole bunch of hurdles, just hurdles that you just got to overcome.
Yeah.
And like she said, like, you just got to keep pushing, especially as a single mom. Like, it's been times where I had $28. That's it, $28. And, I'm very prideful. So, sometimes it'll be hard to ask for help and stuff like that. But I feel like, if you have help, ask for it.
Yeah.
Don't be prideful. Like I said, I had literally $28 to my name. I got me, my kid, and I was pregnant. And sometimes you just gotta, get the help. Receive the help, basically. You gotta receive the help. I remember one time, I just got done paying all my bills, my rent and stuff like that. And my mom always told me, make sure your heavy stuff is paid for, because you can always go to somebody else's house and eat or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we wasn't struggling with food, but it's just like it was tight. And like I said, you gotta take the help. So my dad was like, you know what, I'm just gonna send you the money for Harlem uniforms. And I know how much uniforms cost. They expensive. Now I see why you be mad when we used to, lose them and stuff. So,
girl, where the shirts be going? Oh my God!
I was like, yo, I did not know that.
Paying, get 2 bags of shirts and then don't got none.
And I agree with her too when she said like, you're your biggest critic. Like, every times where I be beating myself up and I be like, bro, you got 2 kids, you're not finished school. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that can tear you down, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta keep going. And I got like a role model, so I always say all the time, like, my mom did this, she was a single mom. People think because my parents are together now and I grew up some of my life with my parents, that it was always like that. And it's like, you gotta keep going. You gotta either use your role model or you gotta come up with some kind of picture, paint yourself a picture and basically say, this is what I'm gonna have, and you gotta keep going. Like, that's what keeps me going. Like, it be times where I be crying, cause you're gonna be stressed. You a mom. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to be irked. You're going to be like, oh my goodness. But it's like, you gotta think about that picture that you painted at the end. Like, once you get through this storm, this hurricane, at the end, it's going to make sense.
It's all for a reason.
Yeah, and then I also feel like you gotta have some kind of faith in something. Like, I got faith in God. So when I was going through stuff, I felt like what you gotta do is, you know, for me, I found a favorite scripture, I found a favorite book, and you just gotta, you know, keep not implementing it, but like you gotta keep applying it. You gotta keep reading it. You gotta keep believing it. Cause it's like it's one thing for you to read it and be like, all right, it's gonna happen, but you gotta believe it and you gotta feel it. And I feel like that helped me out a lot. Like when it came to, you know, just a lot of stuff.
You are naturally hard on yourself.
That's just, and I feel like it can be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing.
It can be.
It be times where I be like, bro, Trina, why are you doing this? But then I be like, you know, you gotta thank God. I got an apartment. I pay for myself. Like I said, I'm very prideful. So even when I did only had $28, my rent was paid. My rent was paid. My car was paid. I had gas in the gas tank. Harlem daycare was taken care of. It's just that I didn't have extra like I was used to. But you gotta be more grateful for things that you do have, because I be telling myself all the time, even though you're not where you want to be or you thought you was gonna be, you're living in the prayer right now.
Right.
I prayed for an apartment. I prayed for the job I got. I told myself, if I ever gotta buy a car myself, I'm gonna get something that I want, and I'm gonna make sure I can afford it. So the car I got outside is a car that I wanted and a car that I can afford. So instead of beating myself up for things that I don't have, you know, where I felt like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I, you know, be more grateful for what I do have. And anytime I pray, instead of just going into asking God for something that I need, I always say, thank you for blessing me with the stuff that I have, because it can be taken at any given time. So, all right,
China, you are
everywhere.
You are a whole full-time college student. A mom of 2. You have your own crib. You have a very nice car. You are an entrepreneur, a YouTuber. You wear so many hats. You are literally carrying what a 2-parent household would carry. And sometimes they struggle. Like, you do this for real. So I want you to understand that and know that and not be so hard on yourself, even though you can't help it because you are my sister's child. But don't be so hard on yourself and in your head. And I'm glad that you had me to always remind you that you are that girl.
Yes, her, shoot. I'll be calling her. I'll be like, am I tripping? Is this crazy?
No, she's not.
She'll listen and she'll be like, no, but this is what you should do next time. Or no, this is what this. Or no, but she listens. She don't like if I'm in the middle of beating myself down, she don't beat me down too. She'll tell me.
It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, she'll pick me back up and be like, all right, this is what you wasn't supposed to do. But this is what we're going to do next time.
Yes.
So I really appreciate her for that.
Yeah, sometimes she be right anyway. She just be like, nah, and I guess she right and you're fine.
That pride thing, tear you up.
Yes, and being in your head. Oh my gosh,
that's the worst thing.
So bad. I'll be in my head so bad.
You ever making up scenarios?
Girl, do I? That used to be my favorite thing to do.
Making up scenarios and then you mad at something that don't even exist.
Okay, this is why it's safe to be single. This is why I'm single.
But yeah, I feel like you just gotta be grateful for where you are. And even if it's not where I don't like to say it's somebody else in a worse position, because I don't like to say that.
I mean, it's true though.
Right.
Like when I be having a bad day, it's like somebody done lost their spouse or somebody just got diagnosed with something. Like somebody got it way worse than you right now. So it's like, why are you bitching? Do you have a roof over your head? You got 2 bedrooms for your girls to sleep in? You got a car that you could drive into work?
Okay, got a car.
You have a job? Do you have a pension that you're paying into? Like, girl, you blessed. Like, it's okay. This is a sucky time right now, but we're going to be all right. It's just a moment. Yeah. So.
Any more side questions?
No, that was great. Thank you.
Oh, man. Alright, so this is going to be the end of the video because I'm scared my camera's going to overheat again. So you say this on, thanks for watching. I'm going to add your Instagram. Are you going to follow me by add your Instagram?
You can follow me on Instagram.
Are you accepted? She probably won't. She'll be like, China, who is this? Who is this? But I'll add her Instagram down below anyway. You got your hair page up yet?
I don't. But if you need like just a friend or somebody to talk to, or if you're having a moment and you just really need somebody, I will be that Joe friend for you. If you need somebody, like.
And she always talk to you while she doing your hair.
Cause we be needing people. And sometimes you don't have nobody. So you need somebody, I'll be your somebody.
Aww. You so
We
sweet.
need each other. We need each other. We all we got. So we need to be
Remember
there.
that from New York?
What happened?
What's that movie from New York City?
New Jack City.
We all we got.
Oh. Oh, Ernest.
People be on a
Nice
brink.
job, girl.